Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. Today is June 17th and it is gorgeous out today. It is cool. We have our windows open, so if you hear any external noises like, birds chirping or lawnmowers going, that's why. So please excuse that. And the constant ticking you're hearing is my cuckoo clock. So it's keeping track of time for me because I don't. But it is such a beautiful day, and I thought today would be perfect to go over a list of summer activities that I have planned to do this year. I have about 12 activities, and I also have 2 goals that I want to accomplish before the end of summer. So stay tuned till the end to find out what those are. But without any further ado, let's get started. Also, this list is not in any particular order. It's just a list of different activities. So there's not one just because one is at the top doesn't mean it's a higher priority than the others. It's just the way it came out of my brain. So the first activity I want to do this summer is to do some sort of water activity, which if you're on the summer, water and summer kind of go hand in hand together. But yeah, I would like to do either some type of kayaking, some canoeing, or like paddleboarding. There's also like a whitewater center near us that's really good. But the main activity I would love to do is at our local park. So we've been going to this park since the fall, and I found out that they have little paddle boats that you can rent, but they're only available in the summer. So I have been waiting for summer to come so we can rent one and go on a cute little date and just paddle around the little lake that they have. So I am really looking forward to that. So that is our first activity for the summer. The second activity I have is to make a watermelon and mint drink. So actually last year I did this a lot where I would buy a watermelon, cut it up, and just use my immersion blender to just blend it all together. Not the rinds though, just the flesh of the watermelon. And it was really good. So I want to kind of, jazz it up a bit and add some mint leaves, maybe some rosemary, and, maybe some other melons or blueberries. Ooh, that would be good. So I think that would be a lot of fun to do and just like a fun, cool summer drink to have, throughout those hot days. So the third thing is to watch some fireworks, which thankfully our neighborhood puts out the most amazing 4th of July fireworks display that I'm wanting to host a 4th of July party with our friends just so they can watch the fireworks with us because it was so good last year. So every year, 2 guys get together and they try to outdo each other with fireworks. And a whole bunch of people in the neighborhood give them money to help support this because they do it for free for everyone. And it's just the most amazing, professional show. I can't say that. Show that I've seen in so many years, and it was really good. So I'm looking forward to that. So the force be with you. The fourth thing I want to do this summer is make a rice salad because every summer or every vacation we would go on, or if we would go to a water park or whatnot, my mom would always make rice salads during the summer, and that to me just brings back memories, and it's just a comfort food, and it's just so nice to eat it because it's so refreshing. So she would make her rice salad with rice that's been cooked with onions, and then she would throw in tuna fish, cucumbers, and tomatoes into it, and then pour over like it was like a olive oil, balsamic, or red vinegar and mustard dressing over it, and it's just so light and so refreshing, and it fills you up really well, but it's just so good, and I crave it during the summer. And I haven't done it yet, but I am excited to make one this year because I love it. My husband hates it, but I will eat the entire thing by myself. So I'm looking forward to making that again this year. So the fifth thing I want to do this summer is go blueberry picking. Though technically I've already done that, but blueberry season doesn't start till I think June, July where we live. And I really enjoyed it down in Florida, and I really want to experience it with Patrick. I think it'll just be such a cute date idea to do with him. It'll just be a lot of fun to go out and, just enjoy the, summer air and pick our own blueberries and then bring them home and either make blueberry jam or cobblers or just eat them. To put them in pancakes too, because that's really good. So I'm excited for that because I love blueberries. And it was so much fun picking them with my family in Florida. So yeah, that's the number 5, I think. So if you can guess, the sixth thing I want to do is also food related. It is to either pickle or can something from my garden. Now, I may not be able to do this until the end of the season, just due to when everything is being produced and is ripe. But I really want to make either like a salsa or pasta sauce, or even like pickle some cucumbers. I don't know. I just want to do something like that this year, because if it goes well and I can do a lot of produce this way, then next year I want to add on more vegetable gardens or like more raised beds out there so I can produce more for our family. And I really enjoy gardening. I did that a lot growing up, and I have a lot of good like special memories attached to it. And I just feel really calm and just collected, or it's peaceful, and I feel more myself when I'm outside doing that than when I'm inside. I feel trapped. But out there, if I'm digging in the dirt, it's very therapeutic, and I feel like myself. I feel more alive and just enjoying. Anyways, that was a little deep. I just want to pickle something. I want to either pickle or can or do something along those lines with the produce in my garden. Now, I've already have a few cucumbers that are this long, so that's really exciting. I'll probably actually eat one tonight. You know what? I can use that for the rice salad. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Now, I have a friend who has done a lot of canning. So whenever the time comes, I will enlist her help to help me out with this. So actually, I need to buy some cans because I don't have enough. But outside the point, canning. I'm excited for that. The seventh item on my list is to have a bonfire with our friends and eat s'mores and maybe have some pizza or some type of like summer food. I love food. But yeah, just to do that with our friends in our backyard, I think that'll be so much fun, especially if we can watch the sunset and see the colors change in the sky and maybe see some stars and just sit outside and enjoy the cool evening. That will be a lot of fun and just like a classic summer activity to do. I mean, I guess it's just a classic activity to do year round anyways, but it's just special. So I want to do that again. The eighth one is to make a whole bunch of different ice cream flavors. We recently purchased an ice cream machine from Facebook Marketplace back in I think January. So technically it's not recently, but it's in the past year. And we love eating ice cream during the summer. So I would love to be able to make our own different flavors and just experiment with it, see if we can make some really healthy, and then, we can make some that aren't so healthy. But I would love to try to make a whole bunch of different ones and just eat them throughout the summer. I've already made a key lime pie one, which was okay. I need to work on that one, but I would love to be able to make a whole bunch of different flavors. I'm really excited for that, and I think it'll be super delicious. So number 9 is to see the Van Gogh Museum that's in Charlotte this year. I'm really excited because it looks like it's a living museum where they can project his artwork on the walls, the ceilings, and the floors, and you get to walk through and just be immersed in it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I do enjoy Van Gogh's works, and I know a bit about his personal history. I've read more, or I've seen, I know more about him than most other artists, especially in the Impressionist era. But yeah, I'm excited to go see that and walk through. And I think we'll go this August because that's when all my friends are able to get together and we can go see it. So I am happy. That'll be a lot of fun, especially in August when it's really hot and you need to do a lot of indoor activities. So yeah, see the Van Gogh Museum. That's going to be a lot of fun. So the 10th activity that I would love to do this summer is go to an aquarium with my niece, which this past spring I promised her that we would go to an aquarium together, and she and my sister-in-law were super pumped about it because they live close to 2 really good aquariums, one in Chattanooga and the other in Atlanta, and they'd love to go to them and visit them. And I know my husband Patrick really enjoys aquariums too, so it will be a really good getaway weekend for us just to go out and spend time with them and see these awesome aquariums. And my niece really wants to go see the dolphin show at the Atlanta Aquarium. So that'll be a really fun, cute getaway, weekend we can do together for the summer. And number 11, so the second to last activity that I want to do this summer is to grow my own sunflowers, which if you haven't seen my previous video, which I'll link in the cards above, I started some 4 seed trays outside, and 2 of them are dedicated to sunflowers. And so far they've actually sprouted. They're about 5 inches tall, and they are just growing every single day. And it is really fun to see, but I'm waiting for them to get a little bit older before I transplant them into my garden. But once I do, and once they take off, it is going to be gorgeous. Just walking outside and just seeing the sunflowers, in my backyard, and it will just be so pretty. I was so jealous last year because we had a couple of our neighbors who had some really super tall sunflowers in their yard, and we would just walk by when we were going on our walks, and I'd be like, oh, they're so pretty next year. And there's actually a field of sunflowers close to where we live on the side of the road that a whole bunch of people would stop by and take selfies there. And it was just gorgeous driving by there all the time. So I would like to bring that into my backyard and to be able to enjoy it as I'm sitting outside and read. And the final thing that I would love to do this summer is to chill in my hammock, which I have not done yet. Last year, I was in my hammock almost every single day during the springtime and in the fall. But since I was gone for most of our spring, because I was in Florida, I wasn't able to do that. And every time I try going out there now to sit outside and, just relax, it's been really hot. So I really want to do that this year. I want to enjoy my hammock and, fulfill the purpose of the hammock when I initially bought it, which was to lay in it and have my cat in my lap. And that's the whole reason why I actually trained my cats to walk on a leash, was to be able to lay in my hammock and have them sit and just sleep with me as we sway in the breeze. Though I really don't know if that will ever happen, because Braytac, every time he's outside, does not want to be in my lap. He wants to go around and eat grass and just chill out. And Alara, I don't think she really cares for the outdoors. She doesn't really want to go out. She doesn't show any desire to go out there. And every time she's out there, she's just she's trudging through the backyard, and she's on a mission. She's not there to relax. She is out there to sniff around and to figure out what's going on. And she pulls me when we go on a walk. But yeah, I just want to be able to sit in my hammock and read a book, daydream, or just do something along those lines, and just enjoy the sun or the shade, because I won't be in the full sun by summertime. But yeah, anyways, those are the 12 activities I would love to do this summer. Let me know if you have any other activities that you're excited about, or if there's any of those activities that you would love to do, or you haven't done, or you have already done. Let me know in the comments below. But now let's move on to my 2 goals that I want to do. One of them is really fun, but the other one is not so much. So I'll leave that one for last. The first goal I want to do is to finish at least a rough draft of one of the stories that I have, that I've been creating. So, because when we have a kid, I won't have time to do that, and I've just been putting it off and not putting as much time and dedication as I need to towards it. So I want to do that this summer and sit outside, type on my computer, and finish a draft. And I think I know which story I want to go with, because I've been working on it for these past, since April I've been working on it more, and I've been more into it. So I've been really enjoying that world. So I think that's the one I want to finish. So yeah, I hope I can do that, because I want to be able to write my own stories and maybe put them on Amazon and just sell them for a few bucks and see, how that goes. But I want to be able to write, because I've always had a story in my mind since I was little. I have a ton of old notebooks of characters that I built, of ideas that I have written down, little stories that I wrote. I've always been creative in that aspect. So I want to be able to do a first draft and potentially, start on a second draft. But let's, hit the brakes there and just work on one draft. So yeah, so that's the first goal I want to do this summer. And the second goal that I have written down, the one that's not so exciting, is to clean my gutters. Now, the homeowner, you either pay for someone to clean them or you do them yourself. And since I don't want to pay for it and Patrick is scared of heights, I gotta clean them, which I'm actually kind of excited about it. I'm really excited just to go out there and do the manual labor, which actually I love manual labor. But I would love to do that. It would be a really cool sense of accomplishment to be able to do that. So I need to clean the gutters, and now since we have the ladder and it's cool in the mornings, I don't really have an excuse not to do it. So probably within the next week or two, I will get onto that. So yeah, otherwise that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any summer goals that you have or any activities that you really want to do this year. And yeah, let's chat about it. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Take them off. You know what, actually, if I take them off, I might have more confidence because I can't see myself very well. Do I even look okay? I have no idea.